Well, I got the truck all prepped and ready for the bed liner. I'm just getting ready to mix this stuff up right now. Basically got the this is the base part A. I'm doing medium gray. I already added a little bit of the reducer in the can to try and thin it up so it wasn't so hard to get it out of the can into the bucket. So I was just kind of mixing some of this up. Once you take this, you add all the components. If you're doing 1.5 gallons, I got another 1.5 gallons here, but basically you take all of this, all of the reducer, all of the activator, and the bag of black rubber if you want. Rubber's optional. You can use a little bit, the whole bag, or none at all. But basically that's all it is to this. I'll show you as soon as I get this stuff all mixed up, and then I'm going to use my I have a hopper gun, which I'm going to use. I also have the undercoat gun over there. I'm not sure. I'm going to try and use the hopper gun to get up underneath the bed rails and everything. Hopefully I can do that. If it becomes a problem, I'll grab the undercoat gun and shoot up underneath the rails and stuff. So anyways, let me get this stuff mixed up, take the covers off, and we'll go from there. Alright, I got the stuff mixed in with the reducer. Now I'm adding the activator part B. It's basically clear liquid. Dump all the contents of that in there. And I'm going to use the black rubber. This stuff, hold on. If you're using this stuff, you can actually get different grades. They make, this is the normal, this is like the fine. They also have a medium, a coarse, and a real heavy. So you can request how textured you want this stuff. See if I can do this one-handed without dropping the bag in the bucket. This will also darken the bed liner a little bit too. So and basically this is all it is. Keep mixing this stuff until it's all mixed up good and thick paste. So let me shut this off so you're not getting dizzy. Alright, here's our finished product. Basically you just want to keep mixing this stuff until you don't see any more little explosions of black powder. Just stirring this stuff, you'll see little poofs of black powder, of that powder we dumped in, where it'll come on, where it will you'll see something like this, and then all of a sudden you'll hit it and it'll just explode black powder. What you want to do is just make sure you have everything mixed up good, so that when you go to spray it, you don't have clumps of black powder in your bed liner. So anyways, I'm going to go and cover this thing and get it set up and start spraying. I'll show you what it looks like after. Alright guys, here's the finished deal. It's taped off the edge there where the bumpers and stuff go. I wrapped it down around the edge because I know that'll get beat to hell. But that's it. I wound up using the undercoat gun underneath the rails to get up under there, and then I used the hopper gun for the rest of it, just so I didn't have to fill the damn canister every minute and a half. But that's pretty much it. I didn't sit here and fix all the dings and dents in the bed on the wheel wells and stuff, so it covered up a lot of it. Actually covered up damn near most of it. I don't really see, might be a couple little minor dings that you can see, but for the most part covered most of that shit up. I still got, this was only 1.5 gallons, so I still got, basically it cost me $75 to do this bed. I still got another whole 1.5 gallons, so I'll be able to, if I need to, put a touch-up coat or something if I don't think it's enough. I'm gonna let this dry, and basically you just, like when you're doing a hopper gun, you just let this stuff dry in the hopper, and the next day it just peels right out. The only thing you gotta do is clean the gun. Just run some lacquer thinner and stuff and clean up the actual inside of the gun. Hopper, just let dry. I was gonna put in the floor of the bed, I was gonna initially put my logo in the bottom, and then I talked myself out of it just because I don't know what I'm gonna do with this truck, if I'll wind up, you know, using it or selling it or what. I guess it just depends how much I like driving it. But if you ever want to do the put a design in the bottom, go to your local sign shop. They have a roll magnet. It's basically 24 inches wide and comes on a long roll, or you can probably even buy it on eBay. But you can just take a razor knife and cut whatever design or logo you want out of the thin magnet. It's a 30 mil thick. You can lay that down, and when you spray your bed liner over it, it'll basically give you an embellished logo in the metal or whatever. So it's what a lot of the different bed liner companies and stuff, that's what they're doing. You know, if somebody wants a custom logo, they just stick the magnet down because it sticks real flat to the metal, and then when you go ahead and spray the liner over it, it raises it up, not a whole lot, but just enough where you can see it. So anyways, but that's why I didn't do a video on that, because I just changed my mind last minute. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and clean things up and head to the gun show. Go check that out today. Today's the final day of it, so go see if I can find any goodies up there. So anyways, we'll talk to you guys later. See ya.